Welcome back to Tiki Taka Talk, and today we have a very big video about the World Cup 2026. Today I will be predicting the match day 1 predictions. 24 matches. The World Cup is bigger than ever. And the first match day, I'm going to be going over all of the matches and what I predict for each one. And it's going to be a wild ride, upsets, major blowouts, and more. So make sure to stick around. This is Tiki Taka Talk. Starting off with the Group A opening matchup between Mexico and South Africa. This is a great first game, just like the 2010 World Cup. And I think Mexico this time pulls out a 2-1 victory at home. Czechia versus South Korea. I feel like this is going to be a very hard-hitting matchup. These two are going to bring it all in their first match, but I think it's going to end in a 1-1 draw. Canada-Bosnia. Canada's kind of close to home in this game, and they're going to beat Bosnia 2-1 with the home field advantage. USA-Paraguay, same as Canada. They have the home field advantage, and I think they beat Paraguay 2-1. Switzerland-Qatar. Qatar, they're not the best in these World Cups, and I think Switzerland are the dark horse as they win 4-1 against Qatar. Brazil-Morocco, this is one of the biggest matchups of match day 1, and I think Brazil barely edge out a 2-1 victory against Morocco. Scotland versus Haiti. Haiti's just going to be the punching bag of Group D, so I think that Scotland wins 5-0. Turkey-Australia. I feel like this is going to show people that these two teams can go all the way. And I think that it ends in a 2-2 draw with great showings by both teams. Germany-Curacao. I think that Germany is going to absolutely dog walk Curacao with a 4-1 victory. Japan-Netherlands. I think that the Netherlands get off a rocky start and Japan wins 2-1. I think that's one of the big upsets for match day 1. Japan beating Netherlands. Ecuador, Ivory Coast. I feel like many people are excited on both these teams, but I feel like it's going to be a boring game with a 1-0 victory to Ecuador. Sweden, Tunisia. Can Tunisia get World Cup points? I feel like Sweden are going to score in the 83rd minute with a Victor Gyökeres winner, and they win 1-0 against Tunisia. Spain, Cape Verde. I feel like Spain are just going to have an easy run. 4-1 victory. I mean, yeah, the bottom teams are really going through a ringer this week. Haiti versus Scotland. Spain versus Cape Verde. And Germany versus Curacao. Yikes. Belgium, Egypt. I feel like Belgium, even though they have a great squad, are going to get upset. Egypt somehow find a way to get a draw out of this game with a 2-2 draw. Uruguay, Saudi Arabia. Even though Uruguay, many people, they think they're going to be good. I feel like Saudi Arabia is going to pull off a 1-1 draw. Somehow, some way, getting a point away from Uruguay. Iran, New Zealand. I feel like that New Zealand are just going to get thrown away by Iran. 4-1 victory as they score a lot of goals. France, Senegal. Even though France are the favorites, they just lost to Ivory Coast. They're going to go in with little momentum. And I feel like Senegal's taking advantage of that with a 2-2 draw. So they get a point out of that massive matchup. Norway versus Iraq. I feel like this is going to be game of the week. 5-3 victory for Norway. As I feel like it's going to be 2-2 at the end of the first half. Then Norway's going to run away with it late into the second half. Argentina, Algeria. I feel like this should be a walk in the park for Argentina. 4-1 victory. Jordan, Austria. This is where I have one of my upsets. I'm liking this Jordan team, and I feel like they're going to beat Austria 2-0. A surprising result for the first match day. Portugal, DR Congo. I feel like Portugal are going to show how strong they are. 5-1 victory, dominating the entire game in every aspect. England, Croatia. I feel like this is going to be very, very close. And Harry Kane scores a brace, giving England a 2-1 victory over Croatia. Just that much to where they could basically get out of the group. Ghana, Panama, I feel like this is going to be a close matchup. Panama are going to give Ghana a fight because Ghana have bad momentum, and I feel like it's going to be a 2-2 draw. And finally, Colombia versus Uzbekistan, the final matchup, and I feel like Colombia are just going to dominate with an easy 3-0 victory. As those are all 24 matches, huge upsets like Jordan winning, Saudi Arabia getting a point, Australia getting a point, many more upsets. But this has been Tiki Taka Talk. I will see you next time for a gaming video. Yeah.